What's up, Guardians, and welcome to the Lighthouse, a unique social space that can only be accessed by players who manage to get a perfect, flawless 9-0 scorecard in the Trials of Osiris. Now, you can get here with one loss as long as you purchase the buff from Brother Vance that forgives your first loss, and then you lose no other ones. So as long as that scorecard reads 9-0, you can get here, no matter if you have one loss or not, assuming you purchase the buff. Once you do get here, you'll find yourself highly rewarded, and I was lucky enough to find myself here on 3 different Guardians 3 different times over the course of this weekend. You'll get this message at the end of your completion of the Trials of Osiris if you went flawless. And once you find your way here, there's some neat little areas and catacombs for you to explore. I was hoping to find myself engaging with Osiris the Exiled himself, but at this point so far he is not waiting for you in this social space. But there is a neat thing waiting for you at the very end, which I'm sure you've probably heard about. But along the way, you'll see that there are a couple of areas that have these barriers keeping you from going any further, which suggests that maybe down the road more spaces will open up here at the Lighthouse for us to interact with. But for the time being, this is all that we get. Now, you do see that there is a ship parked here, and there are some sort of secret areas with some lodging spaces like a bed and a chest of some kind that are hidden in some neat spaces, which we'll show later in the video. And ultimately you make your way into this room with this glowing chest waiting for you and some sweet loot waiting inside. Now, when you open this chest, you can receive a number of different things. I was able to get a couple of exotics. First and foremost, you will definitely receive the Eye of Osiris, which is an exotic emblem that you should equip if you want to look as hardcore as possible. Make sure that your inventory is either allowing for space, or you check your postmaster afterwards, because I had a couple of things go there as well. Now, this chest can offer you what's called adept versions of the Osiris variant weapons that can drop in the Trials of Osiris in the different packages that you get. But if you go flawless, you get adept versions, which can roll with random elements on them. I had 2 summoners that both rolled solar, and the summoner is actually a fantastic AR. I also got the Jewel of Osiris to roll with solar damage as well in the adept version. Now, expect to have full reviews of these weapons in the weeks to come. Now, you'll also get some other neat stuff. Here is the exotic emblem that you'll receive. Go ahead and toss that on and impress your friends if you manage to get it. But other things can drop during the trials as well. I managed to get the Bond of the Exile, which has the neat sun emblem on the bond for the Warlock. In addition to that, I was able to find this Aru's Passage, which is a legendary Trials of Osiris shader, which makes you look like one pretty angry banana. I have to admit, I think it looks pretty good on the Titan with the correct armor setup. It can look weird, but it can also look pretty good depending on what you have equipped with the shader. It does look good on the Osiris-specific Egyptian-themed armor, though. In addition to those things, I was able to find the Tomorrow's Answer rocket launcher. It's pretty menacing, it's big, has tripod, and it has horseshoes and hand grenades, which will certainly come in handy in the Crucible. In addition to that, I also was able to get the Eye of Soul, which is a sniper rifle. I ended up maxing it out and using it in the trials on my 3rd run through. It's a fantastic sniper. Again, expect a full review down the road. Now, down here you'll find a special little closed off area where you can find some neat little things waiting for you. Nothing super exciting, no ghosts that I found yet, but just some neat little places for you to explore. So hopefully you'll find yourself in the Lighthouse at some point in time. It is pretty exclusive at this point, as you have to have a flawless 9-0 scorecard to get here. Hopefully you'll be able to get here in the several weeks to come. There's certainly not going to be a shortage of the Trials of Osiris, and you have plenty of time to hone your skills and try and get here. Expect a full tutorial for my tips and strategies for getting here this week when the trials ends and I've collected all my footage, so probably on Tuesday. So in the meantime, Guardians, I hope you enjoy the trials, and hopefully you end up here, and if you do, shout out at me and let me know what you think of it.